all I hope for, all I worship and adore. In other words, I love you. In other words, I don't know the rest of the words of the song. It's fucking urban myth dissolutioning time. Disillusioning? Whatever. I'm gonna look up this on the internet. Dissolution. Is there a verb version of this word? Dissolution. It's a noun. Recent examples in the web. Dissolving. Okay, so it is dissolving. It is, we are dissolving urban myths, which honestly, fucking metal is shit. That sounds cool as hell, if I'm being totally honest. Let's dissolve some fucking urban myths. Right, we were going into this next chapter here. I fucking forgot. Because there was a TCG introduced into the Urban Myth Dissolution Center shared universe. Reflection of Death. Oh, he's doing it. Oh. Dude, you gotta light your candle back up. Oh. Oh no, he actually did summon something. Oh, a friend! Yay! Oh! Oh! Ooh! Ooh! I didn't know that the center roof was like this. About what we were discussing. You mentioned Aiko dropping one after we completed Dissolution. Yes, this one and this one. This is an Illuminate card, Eye in the Darkness. Why Aiko had this card is a question in itself. Yet, of higher importance right now is this Illuminate card, Devastation and Judgment. Which you say you owned from before. I think I received it from someone, but don't really remember. I remembered I'd left it in my bag since then, so... Would you happen to know of a community site on the dark web? Oh fuck, we're getting into the dark web. How spooky. The dark web? Sounds kinda ominous. There's a site called Samazima that has a description of all 6 Illuminate cards. Various other topics, too. Earthquakes and shrines? A certain president is actually a stand-in? I didn't know! Samazima is a hub for those who appreciate such conspiracy theories. Devastation and Judgment is the very future that these Zimmers long for. Fucking Zimmers. It seems your card is predicting such a future. Zimmers refer to it as the Great Reset. Great Reset? Rumors say the Devastation and Judgment card depicts it. Why would I have such a thing? And it's just a prophecy. We don't know if it'll actually... We can determine whether prophecies are true by observing your actions. Now, I need to tell you about today's request. A streamer has asked us to confirm the presence of a ghost. I mean, it's easy enough to like, confirm a presence of a ghost. It's like, was there a ghost? Yes. Ghost confirmed. Devastation, Juju, Mental. Yo, wake up already. You're sleep mumbling like hell. Ugh, sorry. Devastation, Judgment. Had me worried there. The director showed me an ominous website. Jasmine, do you know about the Illuminate cards and the prophecies on them? Illuminate cards? Count on the boss man to take interest, eh? The director does seem on top of all the occult-related info. I meant to ask. What's today's case about? We're looking into a live streamer. One of his vids sparked a bit of a mess, and the streamer reached out to the center. The actual wording is... see for myself and proves that ghosts are real. Okay. Does that mean that live streamer talks about spirits and the occult? Good guess. Saves me the trouble of explaining. Oh, so I guessed right? Yep. Occult live streamer, 800,000 subs. Holy crap! Been streaming quite a while, it seems. Check out the vid while we're on the road. This newest one, right? Is this a ritual or something? The scene in question is near the end. Come on, pretty please? I know this place is the real deal. Come on, show yourself. Mary? Mary? Mary! Show yourself. Behind me? What? Nothing there. A ghost? Was that a ghost in the back? You mean this is real? Trending on socials for sure. Ghost watching streamer's home has a resident ghost. Or some such. A resident ghost? Does it mean the house is haunted? Don't know much, really. Is it a resident evil ghost? By the way, our client, the streamer, why did you think of reaching out to our center? Do you know? Don't know. Too bored to ask the boss man about the small things. Just ask the client, okay? Anyway, get busy with the social media search first. Understood. I sent you a link. Did you get it? Try following the rumor from there. What should I search? Don't be asking me anything and everything. Try giving it a thought yourself. Sorry, you're right. I need to look up what kind of ghost is involved this time. Right? Right. According to the facts so far, a ghost appeared. Looks like this urban myth is dependent on the location. So I'd search for rumors related to this place and location. Ooh, how helpful! Jeez, you made me use this dusty old brain with those questions of yours. Even though this stuff's not in my wheelhouse. Well, I leave it in your hands. Understood. I'm on it. Okay. Ghost stream. Jasmine, this ghost looks like a woman to me. A lady ghost, huh? Summoning. Thought it was a normal girl at first, but this thing isn't from this world. Kinoko Taihara is the top ghost watcher in the country now. Okay. Maybe we should look into what people are saying about Kinoko Tanihara. Search it up. But for a niche internet micro-celebrity like Kinoko, you might need to add keywords to narrow things down. You did say before that I should look into rumors relating to the location or even the building itself. I'll try looking for some related keywords. Spirit spot map. We can find the apartment. What is a spirit spot map? Ooh, how scary. Go on and give it a search. Okay, so we want these two. There are websites you can use to look up spirit spots? Mm-hmm. You should look up your neighborhood. There might be spirit spots near you. Let's see. Old lady ghost who chatters on and on at a rapid pace. What? Creepy ghosts like that show up there? There's a popular urban myth about an old lady who moves around really fast, but this one seems to be a fast talker instead. But what's scary about someone who just talks fast? They're talking about a young woman ghost again. Umikicho's Imeki Flats. I need to write this down. Infamous in their area, huh? Interesting. Matches what we heard from the others, too. Maybe it's true? Hey? Oh, is this rumor... Well spotted. Exactly the kind of thing the boss man would check. Give it a search. Apartment rumor. Okay. That seems really vague, but okay. Rumors that always become the base of ghost stories. Old ladies standing there, visitors coming at specific times. 13 steps in a staircase. Letters come to life. Nope, not happening. No search keywords hidden here. Wait, what? There are urban myths about properties with dark histories? For sure. They're in movies, too. That's how it is. Has to be claimed. I heard stories where they come up with the Tatami mats with Ofuda words. I could never! Those tatami mats would get real damp covered like that. Ufuda wards. Never mind. An old lady in your room when you move in. Elderly people make mistakes like that, don't they? You're probably the only one who'd be able to see that old lady. Huh? What's wrong with having 13 steps? Skip a step, I guess? Bet someone's gonna fall sooner or later. Alright, I think that's it. So this means... Kinoko-san's ritual was a success and the ghost went elsewhere? Yup, and he was called out to those infamous apartments to handle something huge. Bullseye. Found the address on the spirit spot map. Umekicho 123, Umeki Flats 104. Oh no, that means there's definitely something there! So we're ghost hunting at an apartment that's a known spirit spot. Jasmine, I really can't handle ghosts at all. I'll see them all, I'm sure of it. Seeing them won't hurt, will it? They're just hanging out. Honestly, I'm always saying this. It's like the ghosts are just chilling. Leave them alone. Besides, they're not really ghosts, right? I'm scared just as much. Gotta do what you gotta do. It's a pain, but we need to identify which urban myth might be related. Not my job, so I'll leave it to you. Yes? Oh, poor Azami. At least Jasmine's coming with us. Hello, we're here from the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. I'm Azami Fukurai, and... Hey, you're a girl? Could you be the one in the prophecy? Uh-huh, what are you talking about? Life shall be taken from they who face the mirror and call the woman. Is that card an Illuminate card? That can be our next vid. Kinoko's fate was prophesized. Not sure what you're talking about. Anyway, is that card... No, just brainstorming. It's nothing, really. Introducing myself to Kinoko Taihara here. Did you see Kinoko's spirit stream? Did you see the woman? Yes? I've been getting so many inquiries since that stream. They all want to collab, so happy busy, happy here. Your Urban Myth Dissolution Center has a solid channel too. I watch every vid. Oh, thank you. How many tens of thousand follows were you at? Got me thinking, maybe. We could share some fans with each other, couldn't we? Share some fans? I thought your request was... Oh, that. Yes, just as I wrote. I want to see for myself and prove that ghosts are real. That I'm not setting this up. I don't stream during the day, so go ahead and check out this place. Okay, sure. First, we should look into why the ghost was filmed. What happened during the stream? Then after some of that's cleared up, I should ask about the Illuminate card. Hey, I might be getting the hang of this investigator job. Investigation on. Wowza, if only we had Sashiki Wawashi mascot like you. Viewers would love it. What? Can I start by asking you about your work? Kinoko-san is a live streamer, yes. I've been doing this for quite a long time. Shifted focus to the occult around 5 years ago. You have a ghost watching channel, right? I default to streaming live on-site from spirit spots. My solo hide-and-seek video went ballistically viral, and here I am. Ballistically viral, I see. I default to planning and streaming entirely alone. And that's about it. And you handle all this equipment alone? That's really cool. Mind if we take a look around the room? Could you tell me about the stream where the ghost showed up? Yes, the meat of the interview. I have this fixed camera in this room, and I was waiting in front of the room for a ghost to appear. And voila! Have any other ghosts made appearances in your streams before? I wouldn't say they hadn't made an appearance, but this is the first time their form has been so clear. I guess making sure the mirror was properly being filmed helped a lot. Kinoko-san, did you see the ghost directly during the stream? Yeah, about that. I admit I never got to see it myself. Got a ton of comments saying behind you. So I spun around quickly, but nothing there. When you turn around, you see the mirror in the wall. If someone was around here, you would have seen them. Does this mean the ghost wasn't around here? Maybe the apartment ghost was trying to head somewhere and happened to be filmed? Would that be possible? Good point! If we knew the answer, we could catch it on film for the next stream. Yes, we really need to know where the ghost was headed. Need answers, quick. And here we go ghost hunting. Kinoko-san, are you still going live here? Are you considering moving too? Kinoko-san isn't actually living here, no. I'm just renting this place as a studio. I see, glad to hear. I was getting worried. But, isn't it scary streaming from a spirit spot? Precisely why I rented it. The reason I had that mirror and frame was because it came with the room too. That came with the room? I thought it was a prop. Why bother renting a place that doesn't have its share of ghost rumors? One thing though, my neighbor jumps on any related gossip, so watch yourself. Kinoko-san, do you know about the Illuminate cards? Cards with prophecies on them, yes? What, are you a Zimmer too? No, I just happened to visit the Samizima website. I thought I read something there about a card with a mirror and a woman. Oh, really? I'm the one in the prophecy? Best viewer gain material ever. What I'd give to be cursed like that. You really should be careful around that prophecy. You might find yourself in danger, you know? Oh, yes, please. Okay. I need notes on the people I met. Our client who requested this investigation. Kinoko Tanihara, a ghost-watching streamer on BooTube. His hairstyle reminds me of... a mushroom. Yes, Matsutake, king of the shrooms. Was he really? He didn't come off as all that deluxe. Guess Kinoko-san. Yes, Kinoko Tanihara with the mushroom cut. An occult live streamer. A BooTuber streaming occult content at Room 104. It seems he used to visit spirit spots on site, but now spotlights properties with shady histories. Handles all his streams alone, from recording to editing. Room on the first floor of Umeki Flats, currently under contract by Kinoko. The previous occupant committed murder-suicide. One of the tatami mats is unusually clean. Interesting. The smell of a new tatami mat. One of the tatami mats looks new. Tatami mats must be expensive. But why would you want to change just one? It It's in the shade and kind of dreary overall. The kitchen window has frosted glass. You can't see much by peeking in. I don't see anything unusual, but it's kind of creepy still. Is Kinoko-san gonna continue living here? Camera and lights. Streaming equipment. Have to make sure I don't knock them over. So he was filming the mirror from here. Hey, I see Jasmine in the mirror. So the area around the entrance would be the camera's frame. That might mean that... This mirror is the one that showed the ghost in the video. Maybe I shouldn't stare into it. Oh, yes, I need to ask about the spirit that appeared in it. Any questions for me? I guess not. So this is the apartment he streams from. Talk about a rundown. Definitely haunted. Jasmine? About the ghost that shows up in the video, what should I look into and how? You're asking me about ghost stuff? Well, start by talking to the Kinoko dude. Then check the room he was streaming from. Also, the lady outside might be from around here. Ask her if she knows any ghost rumors. Thank you, I'll do that. Hello? Excuse me? Would you mind if I asked you something? Could I ask you about your... Oh, there we go. About room 104. Oh, I see. Room 104. You want to know about room 104, where that horrible incident happened? I know more than anyone else. Guess why? Because I live next to room 104. That's great to hear. Would you happen to know anything about the rumors around this apartment? Oh, I'm Asami Fukurai. Can I ask your name? Oh, the nameplate. Miss, Unaird? It's Unai. You're gonna forget anyway. Miss Neighbor is fine. I live next to the famous room 104. I've been their neighbor since long before the incident happened. I know this apartment better than anyone. Then, how about Kinoko-san? Kinoko? Your neighbor in room 104? Ah, yeah. Did he move in without knowing anything? Poor him. I'd switch rooms if I could. I envy him. I heard he does that thing on the internet, like on TV. Oh, yes, that's right. The residents here are scary, too. Somewhat scary neighbor. Were you able to watch Kinoko-san's live stream video? The ghost showed up in that video. The ghost? It did? Of course it would. We're famous around here as the Haunted Apartments. I don't know what the video's about, but I feel the ghost's presence. I do love this lady's expressions and how she's animated. This art style and to the movement of the face really lends itself to, like, more lines, I think. You do? The boy in room 104, probably. He was doing this creepy ritual. So this neighbor lady hasn't seen the video itself. Come to think of it, I wonder what ritual he was doing in this stream. Several things I should check with Kinoko-san about. Would you happen to know anything about the ghost that rumored to haunt this apartment? Ghost? Rumors? Oh, you mean room 104. Yeah, the only thing we've been talking about, lady. Well, have a good sleep. have a good sleep, Sun Fraser. We had police cars and an ambulance, and quite a crowd here. Were you there when it happened? Did you see or hear anything? I heard the sound of something breaking and a scream, crash and such. But those folks aren't strangers to fighting. I heard a man screaming. I peeked through the entrance and there was blood everywhere. This photo's from back then. Blood everywhere? You mean the whole room was red? No, just around the middle. Looked like a fountain of blood had spurted from the center of room 104. Near the middle of the room. Rings a bell. Yeah, it's that tatami mat they replaced. Did you know this apartment was famous for its rumors? It's on the internet too, yes? Welcome to the haunted and vaunted Umeki Flats. I see visitors even taking pictures sometimes. Owner was worried sick, and no wonder. No one wants to live there after what happened. That mushroom boy in 104. I wonder how long he'll last. Creepy woman! I should write up some notes while I can. A neighbor living just next to Kinoko Tanihara's room 104. She was really interested in the ghost. That's it, she seemed to enjoy rumors. I was surprised at how intensely she talks. The lady living next door to room 104 gets excited at any mention of the room and seems to know a ton of rumors. Hoping to ask her about the ghost scene around the apartment, but she's scary though. And her name is Miss Unai, by the way. Any questions for me? You were doing a mysterious ritual in the video. What exactly was it about? Ah, yes, that was a seance, a spirit summoning ritual. It did one I found on the net. Do you mean I did one never mind. Just as written. At 2 a.m. in a dark room, stand in front of a mirror and turn around 3 times. Turn around 3 times. Speak the name Mary to the mirror 3 times. And? That's it. That's it! Nothing else? Do this and the ghost should appear in the mirror. This is a summoning ritual that dates back to the Middle Ages. Tried and true. Pretty simple for a ghost summoning ritual. Isn't that just supposed to summon Bloody Mary specifically? No? I figured I would check the clean tatami mat. Oh, I didn't fucking oh. Well. What the? A long-haired woman stabbing a man? No, wait, what's going on here? Looks different from the shadow shown in the video. If the neighbor lady was right, does this mean the incident did happen here? They said incident, but I wonder what happened. Looks like a serious fight going on. I hope. I see something. I mean, this is definitely the ghost that was in the video. This apartment is full of these scary shadows. The camera isn't pointed this way, so it can't have been this shadow itself that showed up. Well, the mirror. As I thought, peeking in from here, you see the mirror and the camera through it. Long hair, looks like a dress. They seem really angry. If this shadow is a ghost, does it mean I'm now able to see actual ghosts and not just past events? Let's think about what happened during the live stream. Oh, if you're wearing glasses when you do this, she's wearing the glasses in the thinking mode. That's kind of fun. Kinoko-san himself didn't actually see it. Is it because he isn't sensitive to spirits? Mrs. Zami, what was the situation like during the live stream? So the director's still around. Just a figment of my imagination. Feels kind of funny. Anything wrong? No, I'm fine. So, the situation during the live stream? Kinoko Tanihara confirmed that he never saw the ghost himself. How about the viewers who were watching the stream? Right, the viewers were all worked up about seeing the ghost. What could this mean? Maybe we saw a humanoid ghost who was... Let's see, who was only in the mirror. Who was outside the room and reflected into the mirror behind Kinoko-san. Maybe we saw a humanoid ghost who was outside the room and reflected in the mirror behind Kinoko-san. Yeah, sounds about right. We know now what happened during the live stream. Details on the incident. Well, if we want details on the incident, we would have to talk to her, right? Yeah? About the ghost said to appear in this apartment. Would it happen to have straight, long hair and be wearing a white dress? You know about her, then? You're more than meets the eye. Yeah, she had long hair and always wore a white dress. I thought so. It's a woman, correct? Huh? Oh, it's nothing. Noting down, the ghost at the entrance was a woman with long black hair wearing a white dress. I should make a note about the ghost rumors, too. What was notable about the ghost sighted around Umeki Flats? Middle-aged man with mushroom cut, fast-talking punch-permed lady, long-haired woman in white dress. I wonder which. Yes, long hair, wearing a white dress. She looks like a textbook ghost almost. So scary. Jost. A ghost that appears in this room. It seems that it's been showing up for a while now, not just during yesterday's live stream. We've been gathering some clues through the investigation. I wonder what that ghost was, the one I saw. Maybe I saw the woman who appeared out of thin air near the entrance, I guess? Shadow in the dress who appears to be the entry. Who could they be? I guess who killed the man in this room, but I don't think that's who it is. Okay. Maybe I saw the woman who killed the man in this room. Oh, yes. Judging from the shadows I saw with the glasses, a woman was attacking a man. And once she was done, she probably left this world herself. Which would mean the shadow I'm seeing is a ghost after all. Yeah, I don't think that's the situation, to be honest. Any questions for me? Kinoko-san, we may have determined where the ghost was when it showed up in the video. Whoa! Really? Really? However, we only know about the exact moment the ghost was in the video. We believe it was standing near the entrance and peeking into the room. So I was too focused on the camera to notice. Okay. Jasmine, were you able to make out the neighbor's nameplate? Oh, yeah. Unsettling something thingy? Her name is Unai-san. You actually talked to that lady? Epic people skills, Sammy. That Unreal lady. The neighbor. Whew. I'm much more comfortable talking to you. My personality shines through sometimes. By the way, did the lady see the ghost in the vid? Might want to check whether it looked like the ghost in the local rumors. Good idea. She says she knows a lot about the apartment, so I'll ask her what I can. Yeah? Okay. I can't ask her anything. Any more ghosts? We got more not ghosts around here? No. What was the ghost like? No. Ghost. Okay. Urban myths. Stigmatized property. Case notes. What was the ghost like? Oh, I guess I need to... No? This one? No. There we go. I thought I might find something, but no luck. I might see something with the glasses on. Why? Like, this is all stuff I've already looked at. There we go. This tatami mat that's newer than the others. They probably had to replace it because of the bloodstains from the incident. So I guess it did happen here. There we go. No? Okay, nothing there. Kinoko-san, just a thought. Is the ghost in the rumors the person who died during the incident here? Oh, you know that too? That's right, the rumors aren't around their apartment as a whole. The incident happened in this very room. Gives room 104 a nice and dark history. Just think of the viewer gains. A nice and dark history? We found out quite a lot about the ghost. Does this mean Kinoko Dude summoned the dead ex-resident of room 104 with his ritual? Yes, but there's only so much we can gather from the place itself. Nah, not too bad overall. With this much info stacked up, Boss Man shouldn't be long. See? Mrs. Ami, how's it going? Director-san, you found quite a lot of clues, it seems? Yes, I think... This streamer was blessed by the fortuitous appearance of an anomaly on live camera. His name is Kinoko Tanihara, by the way. I see. And I don't care. Mr. Kinoko was not only unafraid of the prophecy in the Illuminate card, but actively hoping to find himself in danger. Any progress on that end? Huh? The Illuminate cards are rumored and respected by many. I myself have no knowledge of how these cards actually function. But lo and behold, 2 card holders have appeared among close acquaintances, and even a 3rd now. Has misfortune struck yet? My experiments will be much easier if he could get cursed. For example, if an evil spirit is haunting him, it's merely a matter of exorcising it. Yet what might happen to someone harassed by abominations or cryptids? Inquiring minds need to know. Director-san? Oh, excuse me there. Then let us both assess the clues you found on site, and identify this urban myth. Yes! Identification, baby! Uncanny that the ghost-watching streamer happened to summon a ghost of the apartment's previous resident. Which urban myth does this case match? Let's get started, shall we? First, this case was initiated by the following event. Kinoko-san was live streaming a ritual to summon a ghost. And a ghost appeared behind Kinoko-san, correct? That's right. So, Mrs. Ami. Yes? Tell me about the location where the live stream was being filmed. You learned that the rumor wasn't just a rumor, but based on an actual incident. Where was the scene of the spirit summoning ritual? Room 104. This place that Kinoko-san is renting, room 104. It had an actual previous incident happen there. So the stage was set for a compelling live stream. The pillars of knowledge rise once more. Next, let me ask you about the ghost that appeared as a result of the ritual. The viewers were fixated on the ghost shown in the stream. So, Mrs. Ami, in Kinoko-san's video, where exactly was the ghost seen? Mirror? The ghost was seen through the mirror, so I believe we saw its reflection. Exactly. What's important here is that it first appeared in the mirror. Urban myths are defined by numerous characteristics. Where they appear, their goal, and the words they utter. In this case, the initial manifestation was witnessed as a reflection within a mirror. This is a crucial element. So that's the priority? I thought the location where the ghost appeared might be more important. Remember, urban myths are born from rumors. They only come to be after they're noticed by someone, named, and mentioned in rumors. Wherever the witness happens to be when they notice it, that becomes the location the urban myth appears at. I see, I think. By the way, about the ghost that appeared in the mirror. It seems its existence wasn't limited to within the mirror itself. So, Mrs. Ami, you looked into this with your glasses. Have you determined where the ghost was? Entrance. Outside the entrance to Kinoko-san's place. I saw a woman's shadow standing there. Excellent! The footage did indeed show a female shadow standing outside the entrance, seen through the frosted glass. The second pillar of knowledge rises. On to my final question. About the spell that was cast during the ritual. So, Mrs. Ami, Kinoko-san uttered something as a spell to summon the ghost. What exactly was this spell? A woman's name? He turned around 3 times in front of a mirror and said a woman's name 3 times. Mary, Mary, Mary. Brilliant! Precisely. Only one urban myth involves casting this spell. Also, it's supposed to be Bloody Mary. It's not just Mary, it's Bloody Mary. The urban myth that matches the circumstances would be... identification. Bloody Mary! Bloody Mary! A female ghost summoned through seance rituals, famous overseas. Due to her blood-stained appearance, she is referred to as Bloody Mary. Why would such a ghost appear from a mirror? Mirrors are often used in all kinds of incantations. Recently popular forms of seance would include solitary hide-and-seek, or the square method done with 4 participants. But if the Bloody Mary ritual made a ghost appear, maybe the summoning did in fact work. I may have yet again witnessed the potential manifestation of an urban myth. I am ecstatic beyond compare. Phantasmagorical! Director, you're getting excited again. Oh, of course. Anyway, about this Bloody Mary, let me think. If the summoned ghost is indeed Bloody Mary, she would leave a scratch mark on anyone she attacks. A scratch mark? A scratch? What happens then? It means that if the ritual is successful, Kinoko-san will eventually find himself with a scratch mark. And for those who are scratched, they will lose consciousness at the very least, and their sanity or even lives at the worst. You mean they'll die? The presence of such cursed scratches would be good evidence of this ghost's existence. Mrs. Ami, please support Kinoko-san as best you can, to ensure he does get scratched. Excuse me, Director? I'm referring to the client's request. Prove that ghosts are real. Thankfully, our client himself is open to the idea of being cursed himself. Mrs. Ami, please think about what you can do to help make this happen. Are you serious? I need to go prepare the intro scene for this case's video. Let us talk later. Director? Hello? I can't believe it. What is he thinking? Hey, I was thinking, and... Yes, Kinoko-san? Yesterday's vid is really doing the numbers. I think I'll do another one tonight, and you can watch here if you want. Huh? Kinoko's spirit stream. I might be interested. Jasmine? A ghost might show up, you know? I hope it does. Mary might do something to you. I hope she does! Kinoko-san, I'm serious here. I'm dead serious too. The viewers want epic results. He is crying. Besides, I haven't seen her myself. She absolutely must show up. Part of the gig, I guess. Also, why would you do Bloody Mary and not face the mirror? I guess he only has the one camera. No, he has two cameras. He has the one he's holding. Why wouldn't you face the mirror? I'm actually pretty interested in how anomalies appear, and their impact. Also, Kinoko means it. Yes, Kinoko really means it. I will stop you if things get out of hand, okay? What if the ghost really does show up? Mary? Mary? Mary! Huh? Even with support from my 2 collab partners tonight, the ghost was a no-show, and that's that. I really felt like it might, but alas. That's a wrap for tonight, folks. Thank you for watching and sleep well. Hey, come on! Why are we suddenly part of the ritual? What are you thinking? Did I upset you? Sorry, thought about the viewers too much. I'll ask you for permission next time. Real talk, this ritual wasn't gonna fly. But we had actual traces of the ghost. It was a good enough time. Anyway, we'll be back tomorrow. We're heading out for today, Kinoko-san. We should be alright, yes? Though we were reflected in the mirror at the end. Huh? Oh, piss! Jasmine, he's gonna Jeff the kill you! Huh? Wait! Huh? What? It's just now. Behind you, Jasmine. Behind me? What? What the heck? After we split last night, I kept checking behind me. Now I'm all short on sleep. This sucks. I really thought a woman was standing there. Oh, Jasmine, you don't have any scratches anywhere, right? Scratches you were rambling about yesterday? Nope. That's great. Maybe I got mixed up with something I saw in clairvoyance. Wipe that grin off your face. Moving on, let's get busy. Yes! Any talk on socials about Kinoko's stream last night? Checking now. Yeah, it looks like yesterday's live stream was doing the numbers. I see. But nothing actually happened during the ritual. Maybe it didn't go down well with the audience? Time to go get your doom scroll on, then. There have been times viewers caught things Kinoko himself didn't. Understood. Maybe you'll find some info on the incident that happened to the girl who used to live in 104, too. I'll start with the viewer reactions. Don't get all quiet. What? Is this real? Is it really there? He was looking at the mirror, though. How would he not have caught this? Oh no, there's plenty of discussion. Accusations of staged situations and the like. I'll see what they think is fake. I'm sure the accusations are endless. Not just Kinoko-san. Did he really have no idea? Maybe the whole thing's made up. I like that ludicrous rumor is what we're searching. It's getting so much attention. There must be a lot of demand for these topics. Your research can be part of that demand. Umeki Flats. I don't know why we have to rediscover Umeki Flats. Seeing strong reactions for Umeki Flats. We might be able to get some info about the incident. Search it up. Get us that info. The girl with all the frills is so scared, Elo. Who is she? I've never seen someone shake in fright so much. Girl with all the frills? Take a wild, wild guess. They even mentioned you're shaking. Your number's up, Sammy. Wait, you mean they're posting about us from yesterday? No. Were you ever in the Dissolution Center's videos? No way. Bossman edits and uploads them so fast I don't even notice till they're done. You couldn't make me! Sounds like you're in demand. I wonder if she'll be a regular. I want to see a stream of her left alone in some abandoned ruins. People want to bully her so much. No? They're not ludicrous rumors, they are facts. Only a handful of people can see to the truth. The girl in Kinoko's video was not just a ghost. Kinoko hasn't realized, but the ritual was a success. He summoned her. Bloody Mary. Wait, there are others like Mary? You can call on all sorts of people using this ritual? Oh yeah, lots. Too many to count. Satoru? 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 Never heard that one before. Alright, Umeki Flats. Umeki Flats is 100% actually haunted. I think it was last year and it became infamous because a girl killed a guy, then stabbed herself in the throat and died too. So it was in the news. Proves it was a real incident. The girl in this photo, she kind of looks like the girl I saw behind you. Yeah, no, don't believe you. You're just imagining things. What? They know the ghost's name? That popped up out of nowhere. Miwako Yatsuya. What a cruel thing to say. There are always people like that. Common law partners mean they weren't married on paper, but lived together like a married couple? That's it. Wow, seriously? How would I know? Could have been a classic I'll take you down with me situation. Bit of a cliche. Setup. How do you find results for just setup? Time of the hand. Huh? What video? I'm not gonna defend Kinoko. People who like debunking stuff shouldn't be watching this kind of content. Abandoned hospital thing, set up. What? Does Kinoko-san really do that kind of thing? I mean, it was so obvious after yesterday. He's getting hated on, but he also didn't even notice the ghost was there. If Kinoko set up the ghost, then there's no way he wouldn't notice it. I mean, I could also see, you know, just pretending not to notice something you set up to provide, you know, to make it seem more realistic. Like, that seems totally reasonable. Or not reasonable, but, like, you know, something that someone would do. Looks like the incident itself isn't just a rumor. The murder-suicide in room 104. Yes, there are even news articles on it. And the ghost has a name. Miwako Yatsuya. Maybe I can find some hints by looking into this lady. A ghost by the name of Miwako Yatsuya. Can't underestimate the power of rumors. Then there's yesterday's video. Apparently the ghost was visible. Even if many are saying Kinoko set up the whole thing. Not that I'd agree after seeing it for myself. The stream ended before you'd even noticed it after all. I keep thinking about that incident. The one that happened in the apartment. Drama at home and murder-suicide, eh? Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Hell fucking yes, baby! Welcome, Level 1 Claire. We're investigating a fucking ghost. Bloody Mary specifically. But also there's like a real-life ghost, which definitely isn't Bloody Mary because she's a different person. I don't know. That means Kinoko maybe have summoned some seriously vengeful ghost. Female ghosts are the scariest. Also, of that apartment's residents, only the lady neighbor will talk to us. 2 ghosts. Why don't we just go for 3 ghosts? They might even get close to matching up my cafe's ghost number. We might want to talk to a few more people from the neighborhood. Oh, yeah. Can you afford a proton pack? Why would you need one? Ghosts are not scary. They can't even hurt you. They just want to hang out. It's really, like, it's really none of your business. So you can bust them. I don't need to bust the ghosts. There's no reason to bust the ghosts. There's a park just there. Right in front of Kinoko's apartment. Someone might have info. Don't you want to bust a girl ghost? Busting a ghost with a proton pack means just imprisoning them. That's not cool. Oh, nice. I miss a lot of stuff when I'm just staring at my phone. Then let's check out the park as well for today's investigation. Okay, bust her by hand then. See, that's something I could get behind. If a girl ghost needs help busting, then I can assist. Here's to another day of this ghost hunting gig. Though it might just be a setup by Kinoko. From what we saw yesterday, I'd say it's less likely. Just an idea here. If we could prove that he ain't setting things up, would add cred to the ghost being a thing. And if he's setting stuff up, maybe the ghost means the ghost doesn't exist. I see! Good point! I'll look into Miwako Yatsuya, the woman said to have died in room 104. And Kinoko-san's setup or not angle. Well, that's him doing the ritual. This shadow is doing something in front of the mirror. Aha! Must be Kinoko-san from yesterday. Looks pretty frantic, to be honest. Oh. Well, she was definitely standing behind her. This is Jasmine from yesterday. And behind her, definitely someone there. This shadow looks like the one we saw outside the entrance. Long hair, dress, definitely someone there. Not doing anything in particular. If this is actually part of a setup, maybe this shadow isn't even a real ghost? There's a creepy aura right here. This spot showed up in yesterday's video. After checking, I don't see any signs of setups. There's a park just across the road. A few people here and there. It's a park, but I don't see any kids. Let's have a look once we're done checking this place. Excuse me, ma'am. I gotta go look at stuff. Camera, lights, streaming equipment. Streaming seems to be quite a lot of work. I wonder how much he's spending on all this. If this is a setup, the equipment might be the key? Or maybe the video was edited in a special way? Nah. That was a live stream. This is still available in archived form. Kinoko-san may have been up to something, of course. Maybe I might see something through the glasses? And that's just the same stuff as before. Hey, Kinoko. Hey, did you check socials? Thought I missed her on yesterday's stream, but she did appear. Hate myself. I hate myself for not realizing. Looks like it. I'm hoping to ask you a bit more about the previous incident. Sure, as long as you'll be proving that ghosts are real as requested. Was there anything unusual after yesterday's stream? In fact, take a look at this. Is this a scratch mark? It was there when I woke up this morning. Must be Bloody Mary's doing. Then Jasmine is in danger too. Eh? Why? We might have seen her on the way out last night. What? You saw her? Why you? No fair. What are your plans for your next stream? Doing the same kind of seance might look repetitive. The viewers want something new, I think. Please ask us beforehand if you're going to involve us. Some comments accuse you of setting things up. No, not this time, no! I filmed the ghost without even noticing. How could that be a setup? Yes, you're right. Let's think things through. While we were filming, no one noticed any ghosts, but I saw a ghost behind Jasmine later on. The viewers were watching the stream and saw the ghost. What a mind bender! Another cry of distress. Let me assist you. Mrs. Ami, you confirmed through clairvoyance that Kinoko-san wasn't up to anything. You also checked that there weren't any tricks around when the ghost appeared. Exactly. No signs of setups by Kinoko-san. Indeed, unfeasible that Kinoko-san himself set up or initiated anything. If there still happens to be room for setups, what are the possibilities? Maybe Kinoko-san's accomplice was standing outside the entrance, was reflected in the mirror, and disguised as a ghost. No. Kinoko couldn't have made the ghost appear at that moment all on his own. Was standing outside the entrance. There, okay. It was reflected in the mirror, but whatever. Maybe Kinoko-san's accomplice was standing outside the entrance and disguised as a ghost. Yes, that's still a possibility. Kinoko-san might be working with someone and they may have showed up disguised. Kinda more likely? But how could we confirm one way or another? Maybe if he could show me his phone or something. Hey, can I see your phone? Kinoko-san, could you perhaps lend me your phone? I forgot to bring mine, and I need to call the center, like right now. I guess. But just this once. Thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you for your phone. Yep. I, am looking into whether you've secretly been setting things up. What? I took the liberty of checking your inbox and call history. Come on, at least tell me. But you might hide those if I did tell you, so... So, how was it? Found anything? I found messages with your staff. But also that you'd had a falling out more than 6 months ago. And minimal signs of communication with anyone recently. I have friends, you know, just haven't caught up for a while. Anyway, no indication of secret collaborators. That's one less reason to doubt you, Kinoko-san. My, back again to talk about that room, are we? Yes? Could you tell me a bit more about the incident? You're also pretty interested in this case, I see. Yes, why not? Could you tell me about the previous residents? A woman in her 40s lived in room 104. A man was hanging around there too. I often saw him during the day, so he probably wasn't working too much. Gambling, booze, the usual. Looked like a delinquent. Could you tell me about Yatsuya Miwako, the woman who used to live in room 104? Miwako? Yatsuya? You mean the woman in room 104? Was that her name? Not that I care about names. Had long hair and always wore a dress. Don't know how she could stand that man until one day... Murder. Suicide. Murder? Suicide? So the rumors were true. Stabbed the man, then slit her own throat with the same cooking knife. Blood all over her dress. Terrible story. Jasmine, I think we've gathered enough at the apartment itself. I think we could head over to the park. Hello? Jasmine, where are you? Huh? Is it the director again? Actually, no, from Jasmine. Hello? Jasmine? Where are you? In the car now. Know the park across the apartment? Keeper dude there told me off for parking roadside. Bit of a walk, but there's paid parking somewhere. I'll park and meet you after. Such a waste of time. Understood. I'll go check the park. See you later. Oh fuck, we've been separated from our support, Jasmine. Piss. Good. 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 Over to the park we go. Pretty empty park, but there are a few people. Right in front of the apartment, too. Chances are we'll find someone who knows about the Miwako Yotsuya incident. Let's ask around. Excuse me, are you the park keeper? Sure, I kind of work on that, yeah. Our van was parked in front of the apartment. We've moved it to the parking lot you told us about. Ah, you're with that hair bun girl. That road is pretty narrow, so having a big van there could be dangerous for the kids. I know it's a bother. Thanks for moving. I'm investigating various things related to the apartment just over there. What, are you moving in? No, not moving in or anything, but... That apartment is quite old, right? Oh, yeah. Umeki Flats? Or was it Flats Umeki? That apartment's gotta be about 50 or 60 years old. Oldest one around here. It seems they've repainted the walls and such, though. There's a rather similar apartment in the Honsho area, but this one's older. Wow, so it's that old? Is it true that there was an incident a while back in the apartment over there? Yeah, it was last spring or summer, I remember. That was something else. A terrible incident. I heard the apartment was a sea of blood. Wouldn't have thought that guy would meet such a fate. Did you know the man who was murdered? Knew he was a problem case, that I did. Came to this park with a blonde hostess-like woman, did things in wide daylight in plain sight. I told him off once because he wouldn't quit bragging about his dear little Mari. Mary? I heard he was cheating. What? From who? Unai-san, in the apartment just over there, knows quite a lot. Talkative lady, you know her? Unai-san? Oh, the neighbor lady. Yes, I've met her. If it's okay to ask, what did you hear from the neighbor lady? That lady talks on and on. I heard quite a lot. I think she heard a loud argument from room 104 the day before it happened. Said she heard the woman saying, who's this Mari or something? Mary? The woman he was cheating with? Was her name Mary? No, she sure had colorful hair, but wasn't from overseas. And that incident happened the next day, so the neighbor lady was all worked up. I knew he was cheating with that Mari woman. Got stabbed for it. Right, her name was Mari, not Mary. And on. Think we talked for hours. I can imagine. Thank you for letting me know. The woman he cheated with, Mari. Would anyone else know something about her? Might not be related to the case, but I should make a note about the park keeper. He seemed to know a lot about the past. What did he mention about Umeki Flats? The man who died. That's right, sounded like a guy with problems. He cheated with a hostess called Mari or something. Who would cheat in the park right in front of your house, though? Hello, may I talk to you for a bit? Of course. Nice weather today. I'm Azami Fukurai. I'd like to ask you a few questions if you don't mind. Hello, my name is Hinata. I might not be of much help. I don't go out that often. I see. Do you know anything about the rumors in this neighborhood? Rumors? What kind? Do you know the apartment just across from this park? Ah, might you be asking about the rumored ghost? You've heard of it? Oh, but maybe I shouldn't talk about these things. It's best to keep your distance from that place. I'm doing an investigation about the ghost in question. Please tell me more. Are you? I suppose I could then. On my way home a few nights ago, it was raining. When I passed by that apartment, I happened to see it. Really? Were they long-haired and wearing a dress? Heard of her? I saw her with my own 2 eyes. A woman with long hair and a dress. She glared at me and said, "Stay away." What? She said that to you? When you saw that woman, did you hear any loud voices from nearby? The kind you might hear when someone's live streaming? A stream? I couldn't say. I didn't hear any loud voices of note or anything that evening. Then it's even less likely that Kinoko-san set anything up. Oh, right, I took a photo. Would you like to see? Oh, you took a photo of the ghost? I've only heard this through rumors myself, so it may not be true, but they say the ghost is a girl called Miwako Yatsuya. That could mean the photo here is, just as we've heard in other rumors, this ghost is Miwako Yatsuya. I mean, wouldn't it be more likely that it's the ghost of Mari? Because, like, they both have long hair and are wearing a dress, but one of them has, like, straight hair. She clearly has, like, kind of, like, matted, like, unkempt, like, wavy hair. Did you know about a man accompanied by a flashy-looking woman? I'd heard they used to visit this park. A man and a flashy-looking woman. Oh, yes, forgot to mention. He called that woman Mari, from what I heard? A mirror and a woman's name. A mirror and a woman's name. Are you alright? Oh, my apologies. I felt as if I'd heard that somewhere. Really? Right before the murder-suicide incident, a man was heard screaming. He was screaming, "Mary, Mary, Mary." How's it going, kitty? It's going pretty good. Internet's stable, which is nice. We're on our next case. Bloody Mary is involved. Is that true? Promenading lady. Interesting descriptor. I should make notes on Hinata-san, too. What did she say she saw at Umeki Flats? Woman's ghost. It seems she saw the same ghost that I saw. That's great and not so great. Oh, is it a hydrate time? And unshrimping? Hydron shrimping? Bench! This bench is so old the paint's all peeled. Just a typical bench you'd find in a park. Okay. Spooky bush. What were these bushes called? Azaleas? It's so nice when you have so many flowers around. Azaleas are extremely pretty. A park butler? This is that guy from the first case that we didn't, like, we drove past him or something. This person feels out of place here. Excuse me? Target approaching. Hello? Could I ask you a few things? It is I who wishes to speak with you. What is your intent? What? Kindly tell me why you so suddenly appeared before me. Why? I'm asking around as part of an investigation. I thought perhaps you were on to something. I'm asking everyone about the ghost in that apartment. I'm utterly uninvolved in that matter. More importantly, could you kindly do me a favor? Huh? I'm actually busy with work. And I doubt I'd be of much use anyway. Not just for me. There's another one who wants to know too. Who exactly would that be? Kindly find me something. I'm looking for a book written by someone. He was very much loved and cornered. Could you find his book for me, please? This person listens to me even less than that neighbor lady. I'm sorry, but like I said, I'm working now and... You have it, don't you? An exquisitely wondrous power. Oh, please don't make that face. You don't need to be scared. Wait, does this person know about my clairvoyance? I only ask that you find a book for me. I mean you no harm. Kindly indulge me. I'm scared, but Jasmine isn't here. I can't run away without help. I'll look for the book. Yes, thank you kindly. I'm absolutely positive it's somewhere in this park. I haven't been able to find him yet. But you should be able to. Show us your power. I would really prefer not to. I'm gonna leave. I'll see you guys. I'm gonna go. Oh, fuck, there's an invisible wall. Shit. They walled up. I'll just walk down the sidewalk. Oh my god, I only exist in 2 dimensions. Okay, fine. Uh-huh. He's definitely got a book. A man's shadow, apparently? I don't know, but looking at this shadow makes me uneasy. This shadow might be that scary-faced person back there. He's gazing at the bench? Hey, there's something in his hand. He wanted me to find a book, so this might be it? If they're looking at the bench with the book in hand, maybe something with the bench? Guess I should recheck the bench. I'll do that later. Yeah, it's definitely him. How slowly did he walk over here? A tall shadow. Maybe a man? What's he doing? He's looking at the bushes. Is that it? He doesn't seem to be doing anything noteworthy. Book, are you here? Nope. There's something stuck to the back of the bench. Is this the book I saw through clairvoyance? Occult Great Reset? Oh, fuck, he's a Zimmer. Have I seen this book somewhere? Author's name is Tsutomu Kitsuragi. Didn't the center director mention this name too at some point? Okay, I proved I have magic powers. Leave me alone. Initiating contact. He's got, like, elf ears, also. I, found the book. Maybe he's a vampire. Occult Great Reset by someone called Tsutomu Kisaragi? Did she trace my movements? Oh, whoops! Wrong book? Tentatively assessing as authentic. Authentic? I have taken an interest in you. We will meet again, Miss Azami Fukurai. How did he know my name? Does he see things as well? Is it Jasmine? No, it's the director. Greetings. Hello, director. Did something happen? If anything happened, it would be to you. Do you mean? My vision shows me everything. So you were watching that? Who is that person? He was rather verbose for a cryptid. His attire was reminiscent of the Men in Black. Do you mean he was an anomaly? He did have a strange shadow on him. Is there anything I should do? Good question. I'll look into him on my end. Please be careful. That anomaly had an obvious interest in you. It may reappear. Oh no. We don't know what he might bring upon you. Not yet. Having said that, he's unrelated to the mirror or the woman, and thus unrelated to this case itself. Please stay focused on your ongoing investigation. I will. I wonder if I could have found that book before he asked, but I guess not. It might not be related to the case, but I should note down about that dark-suited person. He actually knew my secret. What was it? Has a hard time saying no as one of the options. That's her secret power. She's bad at saying no. Yes, they knew indeed. But why? How in the world did they know? I should probably tell the park keeper I met someone creepy. Hey man, there was a vampire in the park and he made me find a book with my magic powers. Can you help? Still need something? Excuse me, I saw a creepy man wearing black. A creepy man, you say? Haven't seen him. I'd check on him immediately if I did. But he was real. He was right over there. We exist on a 2D plane. He was right down the same place you're looking. Keep my cool. Won't see me drool. Whoa. Wait, since when was I napping? I end up napping wherever I go. The park's all dark now. No one around. Wow, it's so late. It's from Jasmine. Hello, Jasmine, is something up? Damn that old guy. Not a parking lot in sight. Oh no, you've been looking all this time? It's been fucking hours. Been a while, I guess. How you doing? Well, I asked around quite a lot, but I'm a bit overwhelmed by all that's happened. Huh? What do you mean? It's kind of hard to explain. Could I tell you when we meet? Guess so. On my way there, so I'll pick you up. Okay, I'll just wait in the park. Not exactly on the wrong track, but we're all over the place. The woman ghost, Miwako Yatsuya? How are we even supposed to solve this? Maybe by meeting the ghost face to face? No, no, no. Way too scared. No way, no way. Oh, fuck. No! What the? What in the world was that? Power walks up to you. I just heard a scream. Around here? Kinoko-san? Are you okay? I just happened to hear you and came looking. Did something happen? Ow. My leg. And Bloody Mary, which way did she go? That way? Yes, probably. Stay put, don't move. Kinoko-san, did you see the ghost? No. I didn't see it. Damn you, Bloody Mary. Ow, ow, ow. Huh? Wait. Scratch marks on my leg? Scratch with her fucking nasty-ass nails. Gonna have to get that shit checked out. I was so scared last night I thought my heart would stop. Kinoko-san rushed to the rescue and saved my life. Definitely not what happened. Kinoko, really? My ankle still hurts a bit, but still. Hey, about that ankle. Isn't that a scratch? Would you call it one? Maybe I fell and scraped myself. No? That's bad. You think so? That bad? Hey, almost at Kinoko's apartment. I'll park around back so the guardian Gramps won't come for us. Please, this is serious! Jasmine! I'm gonna fucking die! Help! No way that's a regular scratch. Scratched by Bloody Mary, right? Jasmine, am I gonna die? Any change in how you feel so far? So far, so good, I think. I was careless, too. Figured Bloody Mary would go after Kinoko. If that scratch is really a curse from Bloody Mary, gotta do something. You're right. Curious why Mary suddenly popped into the park. It was around Kinoko's door till now. Might be related to Mary's motives and how to undo the curse? I'll try asking those I know, too. Thank you, Jasmine! Thank you for yesterday. How have you been doing? Feeling well? Well... Thank you for helping me last night. If you hadn't been there... It's nothing. I did involve you, even if it was for the channel. I didn't do much, of course. Anyway, are you okay? Were you hurt? Well, I have a scratch on my ankle. Oh, no. Isn't that scratch from Bloody Mary? You think so, too? So the ghost we summoned wasn't a random spirit. It was Bloody Mary herself. Mind if I film your scratch a bit? You'll look into it for us? Yes, please. About yesterday's ghost. I know, I keep thinking about the same. You're wondering why it appeared in the park, not near this room's doorway. That's right. Thinking... Yes. Maybe Bloody Mary had a change of heart. What? What do you mean? This kind of spiritual entity is said to act in a way that tells people it's here. And this Bloody Mary is starting to move away from this room. What could that mean? Kinoko-san, what should I do? I don't have a read on this one. Let me think it over. Let me keep making this really scared face while I think it over. Let's think about why the ghost changed its behavior. The ghost was summoned to Kinoko-san's room, but also appeared in the park and scratched my leg. Kinoko-san thinks the ghost has had a change of heart. I'm so confused. One thing Kinoko-san mentioned was that the spiritual entities try to compel people to acknowledge their existence. That's right, which would mean that Bloody Mary is trying to tell someone that she exists. Who among the people around might be able to notice her? Oh, wait. Maybe... I myself became the ghost's targets because I have the clairvoyance power. Maybe I myself became the ghost's target because I have the clairvoyance power? That's where we are, right? I've been scratched, too. What should I do? I wonder if Kinoko-san could help me. Looks like a computer for streaming and editing. Kinoko-san's workstation. It's amazing how he gathers all those fans with just one computer. Oh, the power's on. Maybe it's rendering a video? Filmed in a forest. Editing videos must be hard work. Wow, you can check the rendering video and fast forward. He's through the forest. Looks like the park across the road. Was that me at the end? Ah, looks like the rendering's finished. Hello? My, this apartment has grown on you, hasn't it? About the murder-suicide in room 104, is there anything you haven't told us yet? We're in a bit of a hurry. Any information would help. I think I've told you most of it. Oh yes, did I mention what happened after the incident? I don't think you did. There was a lot going on after the incident too, you know. The bodies, yes. The woman had next of kin come fetch her, but the man didn't have anyone. The owner was running around trying to find someone to take care of it. It seemed he was cremated incognito in the end. I heard from the park keeper. The murdered man was often seen in the park alongside the woman he cheated with. Ah, yes, the blonde named Mari. I remember because I heard the woman shouting her name the day before the murder. Like, who is this Mari? The woman from room 104 would never forgive that Mari girl. Yeah. But even less the cheating man. That's why she's still obsessed with room 104. Miwako Yatsuya, the ghost of room 104. Why is she appearing at this apartment right now? Miwako Yatsuya, you said? Are you sure that's the right name? I believe so, yes. If you say so, I guess. So, you want to know why the ghost appears? The woman's obsessed, of course. Won't ever forgive it. She can't forgive him. But the current resident has nothing to do with that. Who knows? Mushroom Head might go mush soon enough. The woman from room 104 probably thinks her cheating boyfriend is still living there. Is that even... That's why she keeps showing up. Heh. Oh, there she is again. Yeah, just watching him while he's editing. There it is again. This shadow's just standing there without a single movement. Can't be normal. This shadow's at the computer. Kinoko-san, I guess? Am I seeing a trace of when he was editing a video? I believe Kinoko-san was filming too, back when something grabbed my leg in the park. I wonder if the video might have caught something noteworthy. Is there a chance that Bloody Mary is trying to possess me? Exactly! I've been thinking about this. It could only be you. What should I do? Kinoko-san, do you have any rituals that aren't for summoning? Any that defeat or chase away ghosts? I do think there was such a ritual. Oh, really? Is there anything you'll be needing for that ritual? Huh? I'd like to help as much as I can. I see. Then I'll do the ritual here tonight. So could you find and bring a spiritual medium for the exorcism? Spiritual medium? What is that? Something that has strong ties to the ghost. Needed for the exorcism. As long as you can find one, I'll be able to purge Bloody Mary with the ritual. I appreciate that he is he actually wants to help. Like, he's open to being cursed himself, but he's not going to let her be cursed just for his views. Which, you know, I appreciate. I kind of thought he was going to be a little scummier than this, so it's nice that I'm wrong. First off, can I ask you about this room? This room? Why? The ghost originally appeared in this room. I was thinking maybe they'd left something here. Or have something memorable here, perhaps? I'd have jumped on anything like that for my videos, you know. Oh, yes, of course. By the way, when you decided to move here, did you visit the place beforehand? Oh, right. What is it? I did come visit, and there was a cardboard box in the far back of one of the closets. I knew the place had history, but there was a box there, so I really wanted to see what was inside. Tufts of hair, blood-soaked dolls. In the boxes? No, I never got to see them. Oh? Not even a peek? It was tightly wrapped with plastic tape and impossible to open. Did you not have, like, keys? Or a knife or something? The real estate agent quickly took it away. Oh, okay, there you go. I'm pretty sure there was something wild in there. I really need to see that box. Could you find it? But how could I possibly... I'm sure it's all been thrown out by now. The only possibility I can think of is the resident gossip lover. I didn't know video editing was this hard. Splicing various scenes, checking and rendering? Well, yes, content creation is not a piece of cake. The screen said the rendering was done earlier. Huh? Did you see it? Did you perhaps? The video showed someone walking around a forest. I was in the frame at the end. Could you make sure to cut that part out? Oh, really? You were in frame? Silly me. I'll take care of that. Maybe he is a creep. Maybe he is just gonna let her be in the video even though she doesn't want to be. Excuse me, I have some questions. About that belongings left in Kinoko-san's place. Huh? Belongings? I heard some sensitive items were left in room 104. In room 104? Densely wrapped with plastic tape? Oh, the owner handed it all over to the police. Oh, yes, of course they did. Yes, you usually wouldn't lay hands on things from the murder scene. Usually. Yes, of course not. Wait, did you... Want a peek? Could I please take a look at it? Of course. When the personal belongings came back from the police, I figured that owner would just throw them away, so I took them instead. I pretended to be a relative, and it was easy enough. Simple, simple. She does whatever she wants. You're nice, so I can maybe give it to you. Not much of a present, of course. Just a moment. It's scary to think what might be in those things. But I need them to save my own life. It's in this box. Want to know what's inside? Huh? Here goes. Is this a kitchen knife? It's the knife, of course. The knife? As in the one that Miwako Yatsuya stabbed the man with? Why would she want to secretly keep this? I should ask Kinoko-san whether this was the box left in the room. Bloody Mary might be feeling anger. Kinoko-san, we found the box. That's the one. The tape is gone, but I'm sure. About the contents. Any hair, or nails, or notebooks full of hateful words? A kitchen knife that the police had taken as evidence. Wait, you mean that's from the previous residents stabbing a man to death and stabbing themselves in suicide? A knife cursed with that resident's hatred? Sick! Mind if I snap a few pics of this? If you'll be using it to lift the curse, sure. You wanted a photo? This is a relic from a murder-suicide, right? Also, the knife has drawn the blood of those two former residents. This will blow up instantly. Curse to the max, this beauty is. I'll pretend I didn't hear that. But you can lift the curse with this, correct? Of course! Anyway, borrowing the knife for now. Okay, I need to find the clues to the park as well. There might be something around where my leg was grabbed. So, Jasmine? Where are you? Let me guess. That damn old guy. Did he come check behind the apartment? Says the kids walk this road to reach the park, so they need the view clear. I'll go find parking somewhere. You check the park. I'll be right there if anything happens, so be ready to call me stat. I hate this. Understood. I hate this too. Peaceful as could be, but the ghost did show up here yesterday and scratched up my leg. I'm scared about what might happen, but have to do what we can. Oh, why is this happening? Excuse me, old bastard. I gotta go check to see where I was attacked. Oh, that's the hand, and then there's this thing? This shadow's on the ground and seems to be struggling. Oh, of course, this is me from yesterday. There's a hand reaching out from under the bushes. Reaching out. Claws ready. Was it reaching out to scratch me? Why even come after me? This clairvoyance power is so much trouble. I can't wait to stop seeing things. If the hand is reaching out from the bush, the ghost must have actually been in the bush. I should look carefully for any traces. What's this shadow doing? Running through the bushes, pushing them aside? It's shadowy feet. I can only see what's here, but I wonder where they're running to. Ghosts with legs? Running away? Feels kind of strange. The bush nearby had a branch broken towards the right. Could it mean that... Tons of trees and grass? Not many people would want to go further. I wonder if there's anything on the other side of this forest. What's this? This is easy to miss, but the leaves on the branches are missing here. Maybe the ghost passed through here? This is around where the ghost grabbed my leg yesterday. This bush might actually be big enough to hide in. And we're dealing with a ghost here. Any clues lying around? I wish. So the branches here are broken. Was someone here? Let's see. The branches seem to be broken towards the far right. Was someone moving around? Oh, it's nice to see you again so soon. Here for a walk, too? Hello, Hinata-san. Actually, last night I saw a ghost here. Or rather, the ghost grabbed my leg. No! That woman's ghost I saw? I didn't see it directly, so I can't say for sure. Have you ever seen any ghosts in this park? Well, I've seen her near the apartment before, but not here. Of course not. Please look out for Miwako Yatsuya's ghosts on your end, too. I will. I think you should stop going around that apartment, too. I suppose you have a point. Yes, I hope the streamer in room 104 can find a different apartment. So you know of Kinoko-san? Vaguely, I happened upon his video. What a surprise it was. I could see the mirror she was reflected in, too. It really is shocking to hear people summon ghosts. Are you friends with him? You should recommend he moves. I'll tell him that next time the ghost appears. Have you heard of a female ghost called Bloody Mary, Hinata-san? Bloody... No, that's a first for me. You stand in front of a mirror and call the name Mary 3 times. A mirror and a woman's name. Yes, then the ghost of a woman covered in blood appears, apparently. Mari. Have you heard the name before? I told you, remember? The woman's name shouted by the murdered man. Oh, Mary? That's right, you did. The man was rumored to be quite the cheat. But to call the name of your lover right up until your final moments... The bench looks the same as yesterday. Maybe there's something stuck to the back again? Nope, not this time. We're moving the car right now. I'm so sorry for all the trouble. It's okay. I know it's a bother, but still. Actually, a woman's ghost grabbed my leg here last night. Would you have happened to see anything? A woman's ghost, you said? Huh. I think you have the wrong idea. No one really visits this park at night. It's not safe for a young girl like you to be here alone. Oh? But... How should I put this? There's a hospital behind this park. Some patients slip out at night and come here. They're here to smoke and drink, whatnot. Anyway, what you saw wasn't a ghost. Is that clear? Okay. Why is he upset all of a sudden? Excuse me, haven't any ghosts been seen in this park? Don't know what you saw, but I've never seen any, that's for sure. Well, rumors are going around lately, but ghosts just don't exist. I see. Sorry for bothering you. There's a forest in the back of the park. Is there anything beyond that? Ah, yeah. Before you could pass through the other side. But there's a hospital around the back, and patients would sneak out at night and do whatever they want here, smoking and drinking. They already have some patients feeling down from their illnesses. We closed up that back exit to avoid unwanted trouble. But that means that... Yeah, just a dead end now. No way through. God damn it! Stop being here at night! Why wouldn't you cross back over to the apartment? It seems safer than here. I was hoping to gather as many clues as possible before Kinoko-san's ritual, but I haven't really found much. What am I gonna do? Unless I do something fast, Whoa, it scared me. It's from the director. Mrs. Ami, how's it going? Good evening, and good timing. The thing is, a ghost grabbed my leg, and You're wondering the following. Isn't Bloody Mary stalking me, and not Kinoko Tanihara? Correct. Yes. How did you know? As always, my power of vision tells me all. What should I do? I'm looking forward to the exorcism ritual. Does Bloody Mary's curse work as rumored to? Will Kinoko-san's amateur exorcism work? And can Mrs. Ami discover the truth behind this complex anomaly? Did you call just to tell me that? I may be about to die, you know. It's fine. You'll not die, Mrs. Ami. Until that day, I won't let you. Huh? What do you mean? The case is far from over. Kinoko-san, we really need to do that ritual. Bloody Mary will kill me if we don't. I don't want to die, please. No one here? Kinoko-san. Oh, piss! No! Fuck! Wait, that's somebody wearing a mask. Holy fuck, Jasmine! Wait, why? Kinoko-san? Oh. Kinoko-san, what are you doing? Oh, no. Code red. Not good. Gotta stop the stream. Halt. Desist. No, he's a scumbag. Huh? Hey, Shroom Balls. What the hell? You behind this all? Then you're the one who set up that attack on Zambi at the park? That's it. Come taste karma. No, Jasmine, please stop. The stream might still be on, too. He went way past the line there. We're not here as Shroomhead's stage hands. This isn't enough. Forget the ritual. I'll use some trick with the mirror and make people think they saw a ghost. Kinoko-san? Please leave. Just go. Leave. Okay. Fucking dumbass. I'm glad Drazman fucking dynamic entry'd his ass. Thank you for yesterday. I owe Shroom Pants at least one more up to the jaw. You showed some great restraint back there. Kinoko-san said something about using a trick on the mirror next time? Is the shed locked? I require entrance. The cafe is not locked, no. I don't know about the shed. Man, just thinking about it pisses me off. And all that happened on the stream last night. Socials must be a mess right now. I know. Thank you for not literally killing our client on camera. I knew that took a lot of restraint. That fungus brain. Good or bad, people are gonna react for sure. To say the least. But that means we might find some new clues. You really think we need more data? We were asked to prove that ghosts are real. Our answer, they don't exist. It was all set up by Kinoko. We poke Kinoko to pay up in full and its case closed. Well, actually, I feel we still have some loose ends. I don't know what exactly they are, though. That's the spirit. I'm just the driver. Investigation's up to you, Zammy. In that case, I'll look into the viewer reactions to Kinoko-san's video. And rumors about the ghost. This looks bad. Worth the laugh if you ask me. Quite a bit of talk going on, so time to use your glasses. And look up posts about Kinoko's setup. You're right, I'll check and recheck everything. Photo proof that Kinoko's setup is it. If this goes viral, he'll never outlive it. Hashtag setup busters. Quite a bit of attention here. They're picking up on this hashtag. Reading posts, searching for keywords. Gotta wonder how many are out there doing the same. Does that mean the two assistants were there to help fake it? What a letdown. One of them drop-kicked him in the head. I don't think that's the case. Fucking all these people are being so fucking shitty about just us. Let's make sure this photo sticks around for the next generation. Hashtag setup busters. Kinoko Tainahara is cancelled. Ghost watching stream is over. Dark Spec News picked it up. God damn it. I'll definitely have to look into this. Please do. They have a point. A lot of opinions get buried in the crowd online. People involved in the incident. Who exactly, I wonder? Maybe we'll find out if we keep searching. There's a reaction to people involved in the incident. I'll give it a search. Good idea. Look into that. Dark Spec News! Dark Spec News is on the case. Curious findings in that photo that exposed Kinoko Tanihara's setup stream. Once a faker, always a faker. What?! We didn't notice, but there definitely is something there. If we're talking about a female ghost, isn't there that baby one? Just how many variations could there possibly be? I told you already. Lots. Attacked by a woman in the mirror if you don't give her back her baby. Baby Blue. The mirror? It's the same as Bloody Mary myth. Maybe it's related? At the very least, it's clear they're not family. Families involved in the murder-suicide at Ameki Flats think of Kinoko's stream. I feel like I've seen this photo somewhere before. Well, I haven't. Imagining things? No, that was from, Hinata fucking took this picture. No, I definitely remember seeing it. Where was it again? Mentally unstable woman lost it and stabbed her boss to death over an affair, right? Her boss? Miwako Yatsuya's husband. That garbage who had an affair was also her boss at first, right? Beats me. They're confusing it for a different incident. Woman scorned, just like what the park keeper heard from the neighbor lady. That info's pretty accurate and got around fast. Here we go. Miwako's father? They did an article on him? Her father. You think there's more to this case than we realize, Sammy? Well, yes. Guess it's time to use my special methods and see if he can tell us anything. Special methods? Nothing fancy. As long as he's still alive, we can talk to him. Ghost Father! Father of Ghosts. Hold on, what exactly is going on here? Can't believe the ghost was in yesterday's stream, too. That means not all of this is Kinoko's setup? That would have to be the case. That reminds me. The director mentioned that the case is far from over. With zero follow-up, eh? Dude owes us a contingency plan. Yeah, you're right. No follow-up at all. Our communication is basically just a monologue. Oh, yes, also, about Miwako Yatsuya's father? The ghost's father? Yeah, might lead to some real talk. I'll work on that end then. You know where to look? Yeah, more or less. Then I appreciate your help searching for the ghost's father. The father of the ghost. Didn't he tell us not to come back here? A call from the director? How's it going? Director-san, we had a whole lot going on, you know? We encountered the ghost at Kinoko-san's place, but it turned out to be Kinoko-san himself. I've met my quota for ghost stories already. But the ghost did appear in the apartment yesterday, didn't it? Yes, it did! It was a setup, but wasn't all setup. Mrs. Zami, the Bloody Mary issue hasn't been resolved yet. We still have people in danger of losing their lives. You mean really? From here on, the key to this case is whether you can determine the true nature of this actual ghost. Spare the setup part as unnecessary information, and look into the true nature of the ghost. Could that be about those new rumors? About the ghost's father? That is one of the elements. It's up to you, Mrs. Ami. Whether or not you can solve this case with no casualties. The ghost is still here. This shadow is the one which was filmed on the stream, I'm sure of it. So do ghosts actually exist? This is us from yesterday. I wonder where I'd be if Jasmine wasn't there to save me. There's the nosy neighbor again. Were you okay last night? Of course I wasn't. You have some nerve showing up today after what you did. My neck still hurts. Breathe in. Breathe out. So, about yesterday, some nerve you have. Out with it. last night you were planning to stream a setup where you attacked me while pretending to be the ghost, correct? I was, and that Jasmine chick turns up uninvited. And buzzkills everything, just like that. Also, when you grabbed my leg the other day in the park across the road? Yeah, I hide in the bushes, scare you, rush to your rescue. I was filming that, you know. About the ghosts, not at the park. Was the ghost standing behind Jasmine you as well? That wasn't me. The first one that showed up in the stream wasn't me either. I was summoning with everything I got. Why won't she appear? Mary, Mary, Mary! Okay. This is just getting stupid now. Huh? What? What? I thought that was Kinoko-san, but you're here, which means... What are you babbling about anyway? The ghost just showed up in the mirror just now. Didn't you see her? Come on, not again. I give up. It's you. Definitely you. You're the one who's been haunted by the ghost. Congratulations. Jeez. I'm the one who's haunted? The comments are pretty toxic from yesterday's stream. You both messed me up. Totally. Though the views are going up and up. That I appreciate. Oh, yes, about your stream. Did you know the ghost was filmed again in that one? Huh? Really? I guess not. The ghost really did just show up right there. A bit of a row last night. About what happened last night? I heard a loud noise late at night and thought another incident might be happening. But it was just the boy in room 104 causing a fuss, yeah? Can't wait for people to die or something again. The woman from the incident, Miwako Yatsuya, we're looking into her family. Ah, yes, the woman from room 104. Her family, you say? Did I mention the man had no family at all? Really? The woman seemed to have a family, but their daughter was the culprit of a terrible murder. Maybe it was the finger-pointing, but I heard they hardly did anything about it. Some parents can be so heartless. But as they caused all this trouble, you'd think they'd come to apologize or something. If you see him, tell him to come and say sorry. Okay, if I meet them, I'll tell them. That reminds me. I wonder if Jasmine was able to find out about Miwako Yatsuya's father. I've rechecked details with Kinoko-san. The ghosts that appeared at the park and the ritual were both Kinoko-san. On the other hand, the other sightings may have been actual ghosts. I see, gotcha. As you said, the problem's not solved yet. Well then, let's go say hi to Miwako Yatsuya's father. Yes. I'm surprised how easily you got in touch with him. Not exactly easy. But yeah, piece of cake. This is where Miwako Yatsuya grew up. Her father still lives here. I did call first to tell them why we're here. Should be willing to talk. Understood. Basically, why does the apartment ghost pop up and what's it trying to do? Looking to Miwako Yatsuya might tell us something. Gotcha. I'll go ask about Miwako-san. Any ghosts? Yeah, it's just him. Okay, I'll check that later. Hello, we're from the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. I wonder why he's so low in the screen when he's so much taller than Azami is. You want to know about our daughter? Have you heard about the ghost at Umekicho at the Umekicho apartment? A ghost? So our team is investigating urban myths. We believe the apartment ghost might be your daughter, and we're trying to find out more. This might be a lot to take in, of course. I see. This is a rather sudden notion. Mr. Yatsuya, how should we... Oh, yes, I should introduce myself. Suguo Yatsuya. Please call me Suguo.
Alright then, Suguo-san. Thank you.
This is a strange question, but if I went to that apartment, would I be able to meet my daughter's ghost?
Huh?
Why is that something that surprises you? That's like a totally reasonable ask for, like, the girl's father, who, like, she killed herself. Of course he's gonna want the chance to see her again, even if she is a ghost.
You like to talk to her?
I admit I do, even if she did cause such an incident. Miwako's my daughter.
You really care about her?
Regardless of her choices, she is my child. Is this unusual?
Oh, no, it's just not what I expected.
The neighbor lady described the parents as heartless, I think. Oh, that might be why she was surprised. Because the neighbor lady was just like, oh, they're a couple of bastards. A couple little fuckheads. My wife. She was gravely affected by our daughter's death. Maybe because of that, she had a serious illness and followed our daughter on less than 6 months after her death.
Oh, I didn't know. I'm sorry for bringing it up. It may be hard to talk about this, but could we ask you about Miwako-san and the incident?
Yes, our daughter was energetic and optimistic and continued doing sports through college. We thought she would do fine in society, too. It may have been her serious personality. Probably had a mental breakdown. We never imagined she might stab a man and commit suicide. I believe it's because of her breakdown. Why else would she do such a thing?
We heard that the man was selfish and abusive.
Newspapers and weeklies write whatever they want. I think he was genuinely worried about our daughter. I've been in similar shoes myself.
Similar shoes?
One of my younger colleagues at work had trouble adapting to our workplace and started refusing to show up. I was worried and sometimes visited them at home to check on them.
Excuse me, I'm not sure I understand. What are you talking about?
Well, I'm telling you about my daughter's workplace boss. He was concerned about her and went to check on her.
Sorry, I'm still confused. Could you tell me about the incident from start to finish?
Ah, I see. Our daughter had joined a PR agency, a dream career for her. Her assignment preferences didn't work out, and the team she joined was a den of abuse. She fell into depression a few months after joining and shut herself in her apartment. Her boss, probably worried, went to check on her. Mistakenly thinking he was forcing her to go back to work, she grabbed a pair of scissors and stabbed him. Then stabbed and killed herself.
Killing a man and committing suicide does match up, but it wasn't something like a man she was living with cheated on her?
Cheated on her?
We'll get back to you when we made sense of this. Sorry. I should write up some notes while I can. Miwako Yatsuya's father. He seems heartbroken at losing Miwako-san. When I mentioned the apartment ghost, what did he say?
He wanted to see her.
Yes, he must think about his daughter a lot. This is totally different from what the neighbor lady said. Boxes are piled up here. Maybe these are Miwako-san's things, brought back but left as is. A Buddhist-style altar. The door's closed. We shouldn't open this without asking. Is this her father's shadow? He looks kind of lonely.
Anything else?
Looks pretty normal for the family home of a ghost. But I guess you can't assume, since parents and children can be totally different. Jasmine, his story is so different from what we've heard.
Huh? What do you mean? Agency work? Abusive boss. What? Is this the wrong house? No, it can't be.
Oh, yeah, the apartment. Check if the apartment address is correct. Good idea. On it. Anything else? Excuse me, about the apartment your daughter used to live in? Could you tell us the address? Oh, yes. Apartment address. Flats Umeki 104, 123 Umeki Honsho. It's an old apartment with a park across the road. Oh, yes, that's right. The Umekicho apartment with the park just in front. So, hear anything interesting? Miwako Yatsuya did indeed live in the apartment at Umekicho. Yeah, checked on my end, too. The apartment where the ghost popped up is Umeki Flats 104. Umeki Flats? Anyway, let's keep looking for clues on Miwako Yatsuya and confirming them. Okay, understood. I'll keep looking into Miwako-san. So, I know this is asking a lot, but would you mind if we took a look at your daughter's belongings? Her things? Almost all her things in the apartment had bloodstains on them, so we disposed of them. The things we brought back should be in the cardboard box in the next room. Thank you very much. May we take a look at the altar in the room back there? If possible, I'd like to see your daughter's picture. Please do. Go ahead and open the altar if it's closed. I keep it closed, and seeing her photo there is difficult for me. This must be the box he mentioned? Aha! The apartment address is on it, too. That's the right one. Flats Umeki 104, 123 Omeki Honsho. He told me earlier, but something feels off. Let's take a photo just in case. See, Umeki Honsho versus Umekicho. Unless that's just a shortened version of Umeki Honsho. Jeans, t-shirts, boyish 20s fashion. The ghost we saw at the apartment wore a white dress. That's a totally different look. What the fuck is going on? I'm legitimately confused and intrigued. I had an idea of what might be happening, but now I'm totally off the scent. I have no fucking idea what's going on. Let's see, 2 photo stands. A woman in her 50s, that's probably her mother. This must be her? A young and energetic girl with short hair. Not at all what I expected the ghost to look like. But why? This is Miwako Yatsuya, right? I should think this over. The ghost was known as Miwako Yatsuya. We learned that a person called Miwako Yatsuya did exist, but has passed away. And the more we hear from her father, the more confused I get. There are common factors, but so many things don't match up at all. Puzzling. Yet what matters is that you deduce based on the facts you've discovered. Did Miwako Yatsuya have similar characteristics to the rumored ghost? What have you learned about her hairstyle, clothing, and personality? Most of the info conflicts with what we initially heard. This overturns some of our initial assumptions, but maybe this means that... Maybe Umeki Flats Ghost is a different person from the Miwako Yatsuya, and that doesn't work. Maybe Miwako Yatsuya is a different person from the Umeki Flats Ghost. Maybe Miwako Yatsuya is a different person from the Umeki Flats Ghost? Wait, could it be? Then do our investigations so far even mean anything? And what about the Umeki Flats Ghost? I really don't understand this. So, hear anything interesting? The woman's belongings include a lot of boyish 20s clothing. That's different from what we learned about both Miwako Yatsuya and the ghost. Any photos of Miwako around? Check for spots where one might be put up. I hit the wrong button. There was a photo on the altar, a woman with short hair. Totally different look from the long-haired ghost. And you confirmed that the woman in the altar photo is our Miwako Yatsuya, yeah? I did. I wonder what's going on. Jasmine! I can't make sense of this at all. I thought coming here would help us get to the bottom of this ghost situation. But it feels like we're getting further away from the truth. Why though? Unless I do something, we'll solve nothing and Bloody Mary will come for me. Not now. Whoa, seriously? Wait, dissolution? In the state we're in? How's it going? You seem as confused as ever, Mrs. Ami. Director, I really don't think I could do this. The more we look into Miwako Yatsuya, the further we get from what we first heard. We're not getting any closer to figuring out this ghost. You do realize we're chasing a ghost for this case, and sometimes ghosts suddenly disappear. This ghost happens to be Bloody Mary, a ghost that appears in the mirror. A fake anomaly wouldn't have made things this interesting. The true thrill of urban myths is this maelstrom of clues and ensuing chaos. You're enjoying this way too much. Oh, but I thought you would understand, Mrs. Ami. Anyway, let us first unravel the mystery of the ghost in the mirror. Can we even try with all this mess? Oh, before we start, could you kindly relay a message to Jasmine? Sure, what is it? Huh? Sarah Yoshiki? Who the heck? Why do we need to look into this person? The director would like you to. Not sure why. Jeez, never explains anything. Not that I care. Shouldn't take too long. Sounds great. Sarah Yoshiki. What is that we'd find from looking into her? Mrs. Ami, now is not the time for random distractions. Behold. The eye reveals all. Eye opener. Let the dissolution begin. Yes. Now, as these are rather important factors, I would like to recap various elements. Important factors? For this kind of anomalous occurrence, the combination of conditions can be surprisingly important. Our help was requested because a ghost appeared during Kanoko-san's livestream. Why was the ghost filmed in this video? Isn't it because Kanoko-san was doing a summoning ritual? That is an insufficient answer. You need to dig in one layer deeper. Do you mean in more detail? Yes, that will turn out to be crucial. So, Mrs. Ami. Yes? Why did the rumored ghost appear in Kanoko-san's stream? Because they called a woman's name. He called her 3 times. Mary, Mary, Mary. That's a requirement for summoning Bloody Mary. Kanoko-san was invoking her name each time he filmed his streams. Great! That is a critical and indispensable condition. Calling the woman's name was the key to a successful summoning. Next, let us go over the entity that was summoned. The entity that was summoned? The ghost that we've been tasked with proving through this case. So, Mrs. Ami. Yes? Their previous resident of room 104, which Kanoko-san is renting now. The one who left behind the murder weapon, a kitchen knife, and is being cited even now as a ghost. How would you describe this female ghost we are investigating? Long-haired and dress? A long-haired woman wearing a dress. We know she murdered a man who cheated on her, then committed suicide. Great. You saw through the confusion.
Rumors of a ghost in the apartment, clues from the neighbor lady, and a woman's face on social media. All of the data leads to her identity. This whole time, we had assumed that the woman was Miwako Yatsuya, but what her father's story, her photo and clothes, all of it was different. Exactly, as if there were two separate Miwako Yatsuyas. Short-haired Miwako-san, or long-haired Miwako-san, as if looking into an infinity mirror. Let us move on. Other confusing information included the rumors surrounding the ghost. Your investigation seemed to follow a long-haired woman in dress, formerly a resident of room 104. Yet you arrived at a short-haired, boyish woman instead. That's right. And now everything's confusing mess. There was a reason why the investigation took a complicated turn, despite the two women have such differing characteristics. There were similar conditions and clues that led to the confusion between the two incidents. So, Mrs. Ami, what exactly was the cause of this confusion? Address and apartment name, I guess? It's because of the address and apartment names. Excellent. Well observed. While talking to Miwako Yatsuya's father, too many things didn't match up. So we checked the address in case we were at the wrong house. In the moment, I'd assumed it was the same apartment because of the park nearby and similar sounding names. Miwako Yatsuya's address was Flat Umeki 104, 123, Umeki Hansho. The room rented by Kinoko-san was Umeku Flats 104, 123, Umekicho. The address and apartment name are different. Side by side, the difference is obvious. Yet the strong similarity can throw you off due to your bias. Case in point, none of the related gossip on social media pointed out this discrepancy. Now is a good time for a recap. During the investigation, the more clues we gathered, the more confusing things became. Yet it was also those clues that led us to the truth. So, Mrs. Ami. Yes? What did we discover about this case from the clues about the ghost and the addresses? There were two murder-suicides. In this case, there were two separate incidents that got mixed up. Through our investigations, we found that the two were clearly different. But if we had trusted the rumors without checking further, we would have seen them as one. Brilliant! The two incidents look very similar on the surface. Their similarities lead to confusion, like a misleading clickbait article header. Had you not visited the premises and talked directly with related individuals, Mrs. Ami, this answer might have been beyond you entirely. So what did we even solve? What? Now for my final question. About the true nature of the ghost supposedly summoned by Kinoko-san. The true nature of the ghost? She has dark and long hair and wears a white dress. She previously committed a murder-suicide in room 104. Unable to forgive her partner for cheating, she stabbed him numerous times with a kitchen knife on the tatami mat area in room 104. Yes, I confirmed that when I saw Kinoko-san's room through clairvoyance. So, Mrs. Ami. Yes? Tell us about the true nature of the ghost. The ghost whose existence Kinoko-san asked us to prove. Its true nature? As in, there's an actual ghost who can't pass on peacefully due to this tragic incident? Is that what you mean? No, that's not what I mean. What? Now. Should be about time. Time for what? It's from Jasmine. Picking up. Please do. Oh, no. This is bad. Jasmine? Checked on Sarah Yoshiki let you to... But jeez. Who'd have thunk? Hold on, Jasmine, where are you? Your voice keeps dropping out. That incident in the apartment we looked at. Murder-suicide. What about the murder-suicide in Kinoko-san's apartment? What's that?
Only one of them died in the incident. Huh? Lost connection. A vital detail has been revealed. I had trouble making it out, but Jasmine was telling us about the past murder-suicide in Kinoko-san's apartment. It was just a murder. Only one of them died. I wonder how far she went to park the van. But anyway, Jasmine's information should enable you to answer my earlier question. Only one person died in the murder-suicide. Now then, Mrs. Ami, back to my question. Of course. The ghost that Kinoko-san asked us to prove the existence of. Tell us, what is the true nature of Bloody Mary? A living person. We had thought the ritual summoned a ghost, but the woman was actually a living person. Fabulous. The mystery at the heart of this case, Bloody Mary's true nature, has been revealed. The mystery is now solved. Dissolution. Urban myth dissolved. So the ghost was actually a living person? But how could that be? What did Jasmine find out? The woman still wanders around the apartment, remembering her agonizing past. What do you mean? I went and checked on Sarah Yoshiki. Jasmine? First of all, Sarah Yoshiki, she's the former resident of room 104. That means Sarah Yoshiki is the person who committed the murder-suicide? About that, maybe this wasn't a murder-suicide. What? That means the murder weapon is still out there. Could just be plain murder. Wait, what? Really? I see. How very interesting. So Sarah Yoshiki, a ghost that appears in the vicinity of room 104, could be a murderer. Those rumors were all smoke and mirrors. Wait, what do you mean? Sarah Yoshiki didn't die in the murder-suicide. She lived. Is that so? Hold on, I don't understand. We can discuss the specifics at a later time. Let's get to room 104 right now. Kinoko's in danger. He is? Oh my god, it was her! How could this have happened? He's still calling her name. Mary. 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 If he hadn't spoken of her, I wouldn't have had to. I wouldn't have had to kill him. None of that matters anymore. If I take the form of a ghost, I can hide the truth with stories. I can't let more people see that mirror. I must destroy it. How can you call yourself a viewer? You're not even a fan. You pick apart my every word and action. Tease the streamer all you want, but pay your dues first, you and your stupid comments. As I thought, I'll have to make the mirror the star of the show. If I let everyone get a good look at this mirror, they'll... Who are you? Give me your name! Mary. 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 Mary? Yes, my summoning worked! Destroy. 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 Ooh, is that like one of Bloody Mary's top hits? Hold on a second. What's with the knife? That's dangerous. Must destroy the mirror. No! Hey, help! Help me! Kinoko-san! Jesus Christ, Jasmine is fucking sick with it. The flying knee to the back of the head. She's cracked out of her mind. Kinoko-san, are you okay? What's going on? Kinoko-san, she's the previous resident of this room. Neither Bloody Mary or a ghost. She's a living person. What? Are you okay, Jasmine? You're bleeding. That's not mine, it's Sarah Yoshiki's. And I think it's just fake blood. She covered herself in it to look more like that ghost. So, this is the infamous Bloody Mary, huh? I can't believe you were Bloody Mary, Hinata-san. I'll call the cops. You keep an eye on the shroom. Understood. What? So the ghost who showed up in the stream, is it actually a ghost and is a living woman? That's right. There never was a ghost. Devastation and judgment. Slave talking again? I'm awake. Wide awake. I was wondering if those prophecies on the cards always happen. I was just thinking. Not napping. Prophecies can be read in so many different ways. Yes, of course. It just feels like they were foretelling what happened. And you're an awesome fighter, by the way. I didn't realize. Yeah, well, I actually lift, so... With you as a partner, I feel like we can solve any case that comes our way. Daily reminder, I'm just your driver. I love that Jasmine is just basically fucking Kato from the Green Hornet. Like... like, she is Bruce Lee, and I'm fucking whoever the main actor in Green Hornet was. Ah, whatever. Oh, looks like the UMDC video's up. Oh, you're right. Wait, this is the incident we just solved. What? But we just wrapped everything up. That's the norm. Just watch it on the drive back to the center. Bloody Mary appears. Huh? Still, what an intriguing Bloody Mary. I'm still confused about most of it. Why did Sarah Yoshiki attack Kinoko-san? Kinoko-san had nothing to do with it. She wanted to destroy the mirror. Does that mean the murder weapon Jasmine spoke of? The one never found in the murder case? Was the mirror? When Kinoko-san mentioned showing a trick on the mirror, Sarah Yoshiki must have worried that so many eyes on that mirror would expose her. Of course, this is simply speculation. Only the police know the details. But after killing the man with a shard of the mirror, Sarah Yoshiki wiped off the blood and put the shard back in place. Then, she put the knife in the man's hand and stabbed herself, making it look like a murder-suicide. She made sure to get blood around her neck to paint the picture well. With no evidence, the police had to release her. And she let the rumors of the woman in room 104 dying spread far and wide. So whenever she was spotted, she acted like a ghost? Playing the part of the ghost, she also made sure the rumors stayed loud and active. You felt the effects firsthand, didn't you? Her story was hidden under layers of false truths. The Miwako incident. What happened to the mirror? Ah, yes, the mirror. It still decorates the wall of its beloved room 104. Actually, I believe that both of the incidents were brought about to the influence of that mirror. I can barely contain my speculations. Please do. More importantly, thank you, Mrs. Ami. It was nice of you to bring back this Illuminate card. Reflection of Death, owned by Kinoko-san. He no longer wanted it. His summoning ritual failed, and the ghost was a living person. He insisted I just take it. Yet the prophecy itself was fulfilled, it seems. Hey, Director? What is it? While doing social media research, I saw people revealing others' personal information or posting random guesses. And having fun doing so, even. What about it? What about it? How could they cause someone else such pain and not feel any remorse? They simply don't care. Huh? Rumors say a ghost haunts that apartment. I'm sure there was a murder or something bloody and horrific. They take interest and sniff around.
Yet, do they care what became of the woman living in the room? No, public interest doesn't last that long. It's all someone else's mess, a mere piece of entertainment. That's terrible. The rumors themselves aren't inherently evil. The problem lies with the people who handle them. The people who handle rumors? Maybe that space needs something drastic. A great reset. Devastation and judgment. Director, son? Oh fuck, he's a Zimmer! Oh shit! Oh, hello. The Samejima incident. Oh fuck! Great reset. 999 days, 59 hours, 54 no. 999 hours, 54 minutes, 59 seconds. Oh, fuck. Episode 2 complete. Milwaukee. Hello. It's like, hi, Dad. It's so fun being back here again. Yippee. And that was Reflection of Death. I kind of thought it would be, you know, a little longer. But, you know, as this is episodic, I think one episode per stream is probably a pretty good, you know, rate here. Let's see who's live that we can raid. I appreciate you guys stopping by. Even though this is definitely not like a well-known or super popular game, I appreciate people showing up. It looks like Zilks Unsupervised is playing Remnant 2, which is kind of sick. Oh, well, Gloop Queen is playing Repo, so we're going to send you there. I hope you all had a good time, because I know I did. This one was a lot, you know, less intense than the first one. I'm kind of thinking it's more of an interstitial to build up, you know, the universe and everything around there. But, yeah. I'll see you on Friday. We're going to be continuing with Feeny Fridays. I'm honestly a little glad that this was a shorter one. Just because my throat has kind of been acting up and I want to give it a rest before Feeny Fridays. So I'll see you later. Have a good rest. Have a good night. Have a good rest of your week. Sleep well. What else can I say? Get yourself a nice treat tomorrow. I'm not going to be leaving the house because it's going to be so hot. But, you know, you can stop over by the cafe and we can hook you up with something. Bye-bye.